think an aspect of the problem he addresses is very real. Empiricism, which ought to be a strong contender for the position of the most important. And the successful idea in the history of mankind is currently appearing to be powerless in the Sombrero I voted for Trump said no Juan ever shirt. How do you convince somebody that it is not productive to think of words and subjective interpretations of qualia as the only thing that matters using only words and qualia which are up for them to subjectively interpret? I feel like making this argument would have been the responsibility of Sombrero I voted for Trump said no Juan ever shirt. Tank top, V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women's. Tank top, V-neck. He seems to be saying that this is just a fantasy because white writers do well. But the problem is intermittent. If you're white and write about a minority, you might have a up against you. And you might not. Whether it happens is a matter of chance. The mob chooses some targets and not others based on happenstance. Although the probability is higher if your work is un-PC in other ways. Saying, here's a white person who wrote about minorities and didn't get accused of appropriation, is like saying, here's a guy who played Russian roulette, and he didn't get a bullet through his head. I continue to be astounded at the Sombrero I voted for Trump said no Juan ever shirt. You're just a hysterical card. Official Sombrero I voted for Trump said no Juan ever sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. The article seems to neglect the problem that it's not necessarily an actual angry brown-skinned person who will come for you, but that other privileged white people will weaponize hypothetical angry brown-skinned people to bludgeon you with. It's internally consistent in the insane universe they inhabit. You can act as despicably as you like towards anyone, as long as they're not part of a Sombrero I voted for Trump said no Juan ever shirt. It's just one of the most recent in a storied tradition of giving cover for shitty people to act shitty and feel righteous. It's like saying that the idea of a leftist woman attempting to shame other products